It's good, man. It's good. What a great way to wake up. No better way to wake up than this. So yeah, really excited.
Yeah, thanks for joining. So we have like, do we have like Zach and Nick from I'm Not Art?
Yeah, Neckbeard's going to join any second now. I just gave him the login stuff, so he should be here in a minute.
I'm in here.
I take it back. Neckbeard's already here.
Okay. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rika. How's it going?
All cool. What about you?
Good morning, guys.
Going well. Excited. Hey, Daniel, how's it going? Good morning. Good morning.
Hey guys. Hey Matt. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
All good. All good. We have all the presentations in place, right, Mayur?
Yep. And
Nice.
Vamsi, is there any way we know like everyone who submitted the presentation is on the call, so we can start? Or
Okay. Right. Yeah, we could check that in parallel, but I think we still have a couple of people who are yet to jump in. There's around 23 or 24 in total. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Just check that.
It's live already on YouTube.
Yes, it's been live for the past 5-10 minutes now. Yeah.
I was thinking maybe we can pause, and when I start the introduction, we can restart, because like it would be like 10 minutes of nothing in the live.
Right.
If it's not a lot of work.
Okay. No, as far as I know, it cannot be paused. There is no such option. I'll have to stop and it'll create a new link, unfortunately.
Oh, are you doing through like Zoom to YouTube directly?
Yes.
Okay. So I think like there is an option of stop live stream, and then we can restart the live stream. Okay,
but if we stop it, is it going to delete the link and we'll have to create a new link?
No, if we stop it, like it will again ask, okay, connect the Futurely YouTube account and like a new title of the video. So we can just unlist the previous video.
Right.
So I think like there is an option.
The thing is, so it will be a new link, right? Then.
Oh, okay. If we have shared on social media, got it.
We can trim it out and re-upload it later. That's not a problem. Yes.
No worries. I totally forgot about that.
Yes. And it's being shared on Instagram as well. So.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're almost there. We should be good to start in a minute or two.
Okay. Yeah, let's start in a minute. And
Ooh, sorry. Didn't have mute on there.
It's early. You got this.
It's yeah. Oh, Matt, I just saw your text message that said you're not on mute. And then I
Yeah, I was
coughed
like
and I hear it
frantically
echo.
texting you. Exactly. I was like, please don't cough. Please don't cough.
God, you're on top of it. You're a morning guy.
I'm all about the metaverse. Metaverse, there's this thing is the morning. It's just one constant. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be nice when you do see night day cycles in the metaverse. You know, we'll probably start adjusting our own schedules to that.
Yeah,
And
do
like
they have
I
that
know in
thumbnail?
Decentraland you can change like daytime, nighttime, or season.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's. I like how that works.
ooh, I like the season thing. That's
Yes,
Like
yeah, you're big into seasons.
yeah,
Zach,
I'm a big seasonal guy here. I like deck out for the holidays. You know, get the weather proper. So that's actually I like that.
right. Yeah, I'm gonna like give a quick presentation, and like we already have shared the instructions for presentation. We already have shared the instructions for to participants about the structure of the presentation, and we will like have around like 5 to 6 minutes per team, and then 3 minutes for your feedback. If and that's the structure, and 2 minutes like a buffer. So let me share my screen. And this is also being live streamed on YouTube. So first of all, I must thank all the Arkeda members for their time for this workshop and uh, creating this first free educational metaverse workshop. And it has been a great experience for all of us. And we hope we build upon this relationship, and this metaverse batch becomes a mentor for the new generation of metaverse architects in the field. So thanks, Richard, Daniel, for your time and to volunteer for this workshop.
Thank you,
Huge
Mayur.
thanks. Huge thanks to Vamsi and Eric. Like it wouldn't have been possible to do this without you guys and the amazing community we have at Futurely. Like it made the workshop very interesting for us to engage and like develop interesting ideas. So huge thanks.
Thank you so much, Mayur and Arkidao team and Matt and Zach. Yeah, really, it's a pleasure. Yeah.
Last but not the least, Matt and Nick, like thanks a lot. Like this workshop made it to the next level with the collaboration with you guys and the support you have provided. Like couldn't be a better way to curate and develop this workshop. So we really appreciate your support.
yeah, thank you guys for letting us be a part of this. It's been awesome the whole time. We're excited to see the see what people have.
Right. So, and lastly, to all the participants, I know like this was a very tough and hard week. So we appreciate all the night hours, all the hours you put into this project uh, to develop the submissions you have today. And I have been in the place, and it's not an easy job. So kudos to everyone for being part of this workshop and delivering the submission. You guys made it. So a brief about like Akidao. So it's like a first DAO by architects in the space, and we believe in having like innovation first, project first approach to materialize and realize a lot of cutting edge research ideas. So we are doing a project on the physical digital space with the world's first NFT funded cafe in New York. We are also doing our metaverse projects and services, and we are so lucky to have I Am Not Art collaboration in the metaverse space. We also have real estate tokenization project for first 3D printed concrete house. And we want to create a culture of learning and onboarding a lot of architects into the metaverse, blockchain, NFT space. So we have like a content model where we are sharing our design process, sharing our lessons learned from various courses. So it will become a huge resource of material and knowledge source for future architects to join in this space. And also we are fortunate to have researchers as part of the DAOs who were like talking about DAO in architecture in 2018 and like have various innovative ideas. So it's great to have them so that we are constantly pushing the boundary in the space. And lastly, the educational model for teaching and like giving back to the society. So like a brief about our client, I'm Not Art is like first digital art gallery in Chicago, first NFT art gallery in Chicago. And I have been in their Discord and I have visited their events. Like it's a really amazing community to be a part. If you are an artist, if you are pushing the boundary in NFT space, and they have also other meetups with Ethereum developers group. So if you are an artist, architect, I highly recommend to join their events and groups. So uh, definitely maintain and check out I'm Not Art, be part of the Discord for in future as well. And yeah, it's the first workshop where we have like this where we have like the prize money for such a short period of time for the ideas that are developed, and you have the opportunity to integrate it in the real parcel in metaverse, which is like a big deal for us. So we onboarded a lot of sorry, I'm hanging up. So this workshop covered a lot of spectrum. So we talked about metaverses, we went deeper into Cryptovoxel, we discussed software interoperability workflow, scripting, client interaction, how to mint your first NFT, and also Beam blockchain research. And definitely we announced yesterday about the advanced workshop for scripting, and we got a really good response from the architects community that they are interested to learn more and they wish they could join this workshop. So definitely we want to build this culture. And there are a lot of things we experimented and pushed the boundary with this workshop. So oops. It was the first metaverse workshop. It was the first design hackathon studio workshop. It was the first time we interacted with real client. The first time we had prize money in crypto. It was the first time we are minting NFT workshop certificate to participants. And this was the brief which I'm Not Art shared. So we had like 3 category of design. One was concert hall. These were the constraint and the parcel size they have. Another was fine art gallery, and the third was community hangout space. And this is the NFT workshop completion certificate you guys will have based on the final submission. All right, now I'll hand it over to our first team. Yeah, and I would request all the teams presenting if they can share their parcel link beforehand and present along with. Thank you.
So team 6 has already shared the parcel link in the chat. The host has disabled screen sharing.
Just a moment, please.
Yeah.
You must be able to share now.
Yeah. Okay, is our screen visible?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Hi. So our brief was to design an art gallery, which got us thinking about what exactly can an art gallery be in the metaverse. So firstly, it can be inside out because there are no security concerns. It can be a seamless experience on a fluid landscape. So this keeps one engaged throughout. It should definitely be designed for tech noobs like us. So the fluid landscape makes it very easy to navigate with just W and a mouse. And since we have no anthropometric restrictions, so we can use the concept of flying to see the gallery all at once. So our design was the exploration of rheotomic surfaces or fully walkable surfaces, which are contained within a glass box. And this is the design development of our structure. The next sheet. So an art gallery is a space where emotions are amplified, and we wanted to toy with this idea. So now we have 4 such emotions spread across different levels with corresponding art, music, installations, and colors of the space to make it a whole experience. So anybody can pause, reflect, choose, and then view. So we wanted this to be more than an art gallery. So make it a complete experience with community spaces and things. We'll elaborate on this in the Cryptoverse. We also wanted this to be a space to create and create a sort of community art book where a person can engage with this even after they're done viewing.
This is the community art book that we imagined. These are a few of the snippets from our Cryptoverse. The teleport to the feeling that you relate to, the climb up where we interact with other objects, the dynamic facade, and the metaverse that we consider art. So we want to explore that concept as well. So thank you. We'll now go to the video. I'll just share again with sound. Just to check, is the sound there?
Yeah. This is the teleport option in the starting.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. We'll just share our Cryptoverse scene. Yeah. So we wanted this whole thing to be in a glass cube because we want, it makes the metaverse itself is displayed as art. Other than that, it also gives us a lot of inner space to play with, so we can convert this into more than art than just an art gallery. And then we've kept this dynamic facade along with the art, so there's something always changing and standing out. And then of course the community art book, which we can see on top over here.
Enter the path.
Yeah, so Nafat, will you explain the entrance?
Yeah, so at the entrance, we have the 3 teleport options, and like in the video, we can go and teleport to any one of these. There's spaces to pause and reflect. And then as we move up, we can go through different of these. 1 second. Sorry. Yeah. We can go up the floors to see the different galleries. We have some spaces where we have video links and people can look at those.
Yeah, and we have like these sunk sort of spaces where people can, talk to each other and just chill.
So it's a seamless experience, and all I have to do is just with my W press on, just move around. At the top, so this is the love one and the energy one. And finally at the top, we have the community art book and the hangout space. So we've given a button, so that will link them to the URL. Right now, we haven't been able to script that, but that's what we intend to do right over the create portion.
Yeah, so this instills like a sense of community, a sense of ownership, and you related to that space more strongly now. You'll come back to see what else has changed and what others have added.
So right now we're on the lift, so it only works while we're going down somehow. But yeah.
And in the sinkholes of the structure, we can just fly up and you can see the whole gallery at once, like she's doing right now.
I got stuck. So yeah, this is it.
I really love the crystal vibe and the crystal chargers. It fits so well, and I like how you guys use the cubes for that as well, the textured cubes and angled them. That's whoever did that, kudos, because that's a meticulous job.
Thank you.
I'm just so impressed by this. I think this is amazing. Zach, I know you're immediately identifying some of the fine details and some of the amazing touches on it. I think overall it's just a brilliant use of the space and the verticality of the space, and how you can kind of group the different kind of floors of kind of the gallery. And that's kind of the prompt, was to create like a fine art gallery, and art galleries have different wings and different areas. And so I really love the way that you use the verticality to create that type of stuff. And overall with the hangout area and just the whole concept, it's something that I think is really, really awesome and creates a very kind of unique experience within Cryptovoxels when you look at some of the other stuff as you're kind of exploring the world. So yeah, I think you guys did a really great job kind of, creating this really immersive environment that can display a lot of artwork, which is also a plus in terms of how you've kind of constructed it, but doesn't feel necessarily too like overwhelming. So yeah, I think you guys did a really great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So
Thank you
thanks for
so
presenting. Great work.
Congratulations,
And
guys. Great work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
we'll move on to the second team. And Zach, Matt, and other participants, feel free to share more comments on the Zoom chat. Like we want to this as engaging as we can.
Sure. Yeah.
And one more thing, guys, like if you want to, optimize your screen before sharing, then it will be really good. Just a tip.
Okay. Hi. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So hi guys. Like our group, we got a design brief of designing a community anchor space within a space size of 21 by 12 by 9 meter. So the site, like the parcel which we got, we noticed that there's a tree, there's a tree already present inside the parcel which we got. So as before designing it, like as a designer, like we thought ourselves as a human being, as a humanity, we don't want to remove or delete the lucky tree which already got into the place of the metaverse. So what we did was, like even though we are from city, we experienced rural how the rural feels. in a rural lifestyle, like during some afternoons or evening, some like our community people, like we used to gather around some old trees, and we used to chit chat around the paddy fields. We experience the nature, and like we could hear the bird chirping, we could hear the wind that passes through the leaves as such. So like it's like a more to escape from the jungle, like the city concrete jungle, and will be more connecting to the nature. So what we thought was, like why don't we bring this experience into metaverse, so that the people from the other part of the world, like people from other, like the other part of the world, they could experience what our culture, like what our community people experience. So basically that's what metaverse is, that experiencing everything through virtually. So we want that one to be experienced in the metaverse. So we kept the tree as such. And then the initial concept of our design was like keeping the tree as a focal point, and then undulating the community meeting space at the floor space, and then introducing some platforms like a floating platform around it, so that people have more meeting space, so they can connect this gathering. So we wanted to introduce seasons inside the metaverse. That is, let's say in a real world, like in a real world, we used to wait for 3 to 4 months to get the seasons to be changed. But in metaverse, like what we scripted, like this tree that could change the season as such. Like in spring season, it could be total green, and if it's in autumn, like some green leaves could be changed to yellow. So if it's snowfall, then the snow could be on the top of the covering as such. So that, let's say since we are all from like our team, we are from India, like we don't experience the snowfall like regularly. But if in this we are exploring this parcel in the metaverse, like we could experience this in like a lot quicker than any other thing. Like we could alter the script which already did, so that this could be changed in to change the interval, so that in every 3 days or 4 days, the season can be kept on changing. So that if we come this parcel 3 days later, the whole space is different. Like it's not the same place which we already visited. So, and also we also added the chipping, the whole thing. So it could be like more connected to the nature, even though it's already in virtual thing. So, and also we added this thing though. So in our real physical world, like the trees usually needs photosynthesis to grow. But in our metaverse parcel, we made, if avatar is present inside our parcel, then only like that gives the energy for a tree to grow. If let's say if the people is not engaging or interacting more into this community hangout space, then they'll notice we're walking through the streets. Okay, the streets are filtered, and then they'll have some humanity. They'll make the community to be like, okay, let's all meet this, so that we'll have the trees. Let's make this tree to be grow, something like that. So we want this kind of nature feel, like what's the physical, like we want this to be incorporated in the metaverse field. So, and then apart from the tree, we want to explore the discrete vector thing, so that this could be introduced into the floor, so that will give the directionality, and that will give the how the people to be flow on the ground, and then using that we undulated the ground. That is like this. So let's say we may arrange the voxels, like we did a competition thing, so that we got this. Like it already created a small pocket where, so that a small group of people can sit over here, they can chit something. Even we made some meeting points, like a 4 meeting point. Let's say Arkidao is conducting a workshop in Metaverse in future. Instead of they giving Zoom link like today, they could also create an Metaverse link. They could create an avatar to the participant. They can give it to them. They'll conduct their workshop. Even it's here, like instead of joining the Zoom, they could have the people sitting over here. We've already placed screening place over here, so that they'll take the classes in this one with the calming places. So they are there.
Praveen, can you give full screen mode and start the presentation?
Okay, what?
It's not full screen.
Okay, got it. Now?
Yeah. So so the idea, the motive behind I'm Not Art is space as an art. So we thought we'll introduce colors, playfulness, to the park. Now too, we had seasons, trees, the community sense, nature, everything in our parcel. We wanted to add colors here and there to like distinguish the area. At the same time, add playfulness so that some parts we can have NFT gallery color coded. So red zone can be for particular artist, blue zone can be for other artists, yellow zone can be for a community display. That was the idea behind adding colors. Next slide. So if you see, the meeting levels are all at the ground with steps helping people to sit and gather. And the tree in between, we have all these floating platforms, which either can be placed for smaller meeting or can be NFT galleries, color coded according to the artist. So whosoever comes to the parcel can directly go to that red lane or blue lane to see their shows or displays. Next slide. So this ISO section tells you like how we use this discrete vectors directionality to make paths which are linear, at the same time have some direction changes, which helps tying different platforms together, at the same time having discrete path to itself. So this is the rooftop view. You can see the color difference which we introduced. And we thought like above the roof, we can have floating galleries if the parcel which you're working wants to expand vertically also. I think we'll go to the...
I'll just show you. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. So let's just start. So what we thought was we wanted to...
Sorry to interrupt, Praveen. Yeah. I think your parcel is running, so we could hear the birds chirping sound in the background.
Yeah. 1 minute.
Okay, sorry. Like you can play, but I'm just letting you know in case you want to stop or something.
I'll just mute it. Okay, I'll mute it a second. Okay, now it's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so what we want to achieve, like we found that people are walking towards the street and they are not, they couldn't get more attention on the parcel. So what we thought, we introduced a board of such. So that will track the movement of the people when they are moving across the site. So that will create an attention. So people want to see, okay, what's happening there, something like that. So we created this kind of motion thing, and then I'm switching from the first person mode. So this is where the NFTs were placed on the platform. So this was the undulation part, and you can able to see this tree that changes accordingly. That now it's got more trees, now green leaf, now sudden autumn thing, and then and over this side we placed a video board where it has to be synced with the tree, but now we are having some difficulties in syncing the times. Like usually when we come into the site, like we experience the nature thing in this world. So like right now we change the duration for seconds since we have in the meeting zone. So usually if we increase it, it could be like a 3 days or 4 days or even a years or months. So this is what I was telling. So we'll be keeping a meet link or something over here. So we'll have some kind of meditation, yoga thing, or if they want to create a meeting over on this community parcel, so they can have this over there. So to open to that one, we'll use this floating thing. So that will take us to the platform level. So once I reach this, so I could able to see the NFTs that's are displayed on this community space, and then from here I could also able to see. So from here, like from this platform also, we can able to view what's happening below or around the tree from here. So that will create a balcony space as such, like it can accommodate more people to attend like what's happening here. First
So we also thought these platforms which are going in between the tree and above the tree can act as a pathway for people to stroll at the same time watching what's happening below. So introducing these platforms at different heights will be helpful during seasons also. When there is no leaves on the tree, like we can have levitating platforms connecting two different pathways. When it's snowing, we can watch from here the snows. So yeah.
So if you guys are wearing earphones, you could clearly hear the sounds that going from left to right. Since the birds are chirping in the tree, so that would give some sense of the natural place. For the place where people can stand or sit and they'll have a meeting or some kind of a subnet or something. The top layer that would be.
Also, like right now, what we have showed here is the seasonal variation from from spring to autumn to snow. And we also wanted to show how the tree grows from a small tree to a bigger one with time. Like after 3 days, if you visit the parcel, the tree grows or the size changes, something like that. Currently, we could not show it here, but we wanted to show it like later also.
So this is like so you'll have a sign book, so you with your MetaMask, like you can register it. So this is. Do you guys have anything to add upon this?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Mayur, for helping us last night.
Thank you a lot.
So I did have a question. How is it broken down into box model wise? So are each one of those platforms a different box model, or is the entire kind of structure one box model?
It's everything. It's a one box model. Like if we exported it as a same OBJ file, like everything we've color coded it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's all same.
We had a constraint because if you see the tree leaves are 4 megavox model. We had only 1 vox model left to upload our ground and the platform. So,
because what I was thinking is, that gets taken up, and does that tree stay dynamic, or so would it have to? Because one thing you could do is. Yeah, there's cool ways to work around this to where you can kind of add, break down the structure into maybe 2 or 3 vox models, and then really extend up, because I love this layered concept. And one of the constraints with this parcel is that it's a shorter one, right? And you would lose audio up there, but if you had it to where when the trees start shifting, it shifts to just a different link, then you would be able to save some like maybe 2 or 3 vox models, megavox models, and be able to break out the layers and really bring it up and give some layer and make it a little bit taller. So yeah, this concept can be expanded on a bit. And just to gain some height, so the kind of layers on the top have a little bit more room. So I really like this, and this can be expanded on as well, in a really novel way, I think. I love the park vibe. There's something to Cryptovoxels where there's a lot of buildings, and not too many like public parks, as it were. And so I love this concept. It brings a level of nature and kind of openness to an otherwise relatively closed off space through buildings and stuff. So I really like this build, guys.
Thanks, Zach.
Yeah, I agree 100% with what Zach said. I think it's like just an amazing kind of environment, which is, I think, a big, really important part of how a kind of hangout spot, like really what it requires. And love the idea of stacking it the way that you guys have it, and think that by being able to even kind of have a little bit more verticality, you'd be able to kind of space it out a little bit more. Because it's just beautiful, and I love the whole concept of all the different kind of meeting spaces from within, and still having the idea of gallery space. So yeah, it's really an amazing concept. Great job.
Thanks a lot, Matt.
Kudos to the whole team, and let's move on to the next presentation.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Do you have my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, it's my pleasure to presenting our project here. Well, our category is Fine Art Gallery. Okay, well, as we walk through the Cryptovoxel environment, we understand that the typical types of gallery is in Cryptovoxel environments have rigid and inflexible edges, sharp edges, and boundaries. So we decided to have two main concepts according to our considerations. Well, first, gallery as a generative form. It means our aim is to produce a gallery production line for the client, and two is the animated and gaming parts. Well, here this is our form and design precedents using minimal surface with curved edges, and well, this is our design process. We have a surface and locating some points on the surface, and then otherwise inversing the solid and void and solidifying the surface. And this is it. We have this generative grasshopper model, and therefore we produce a gallery production line. And this is how it could be changed and changeable and flexible. These are the image of the gallery form itself. And well, there is some noticeable thing here I want to mention is that we have choice neutral colors for this gallery. Therefore, we can have artwork itself to gain the main attention. And we have changed the artwork frames to fit in with this texture, with the building texture. And well, for some animated and interactive parts, this example is suitable. For example, this monkey in the entrance room will change and trace your move path, and some particles showing the artworks. And well, this is it. And I go through our video. Do you have the sound?
No, not yet. Maybe you might need to reshare and enable sound.
Yeah, sure.
I think I heard something, but I'm not sure. If anyone else can confirm, that would be great.
Can you play it again? Because I was also not able to.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we can hear it now.
Okay, nice.
I love the curves that you're able to get, like incorporate. And I think you're so right that so much of this metaverse is so rigid that it needs kind of like things like this that really will stand out in this world of, you know, how people have been building so far.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Well, I go through this.
Could you show the GIF files.
What?
Can you show the GIF file so we can talk about the
Yeah, sure.
design process and the way we can have flexible process? Actually, you can see in this short GIF that we design not only a building, but actually design a process of making a gallery. So we can change it according to the client demands. And could you show the next one? Yeah, this is the final geometry. And the next one. Yeah, because actually because of I'm not gallery color identity, which is in black and white, we thought about the procedural texture, so we can change it, change its parameters according to different purposes. Yeah, I think we can jump in the part.
Yeah, sure. Well, let me play this. Do you have the song now? Yeah.
I can't hear now.
I think it's coming through your speakers when you're presenting it, but yeah, I don't think it's coming through the browser.
Well, this is our entire board, and this is the we talk about. We have some welcoming things. And walk through it.
Yeah, let me add some notice. Actually, we think about different open closed spaces, so every object can sit appropriately in different part of gallery. For example, if you want to show sculptures, you can have semi-closed spaces, or even we thought about the immersive means of presenting artworks. And also, if you go through the center of building, Leila, please. We think about how can users interact with actually artworks. For example, we think about some simple interaction, so users can trigger a button and show and see different artworks. And actually, I think this is a good opportunity to experience new ways of presenting, and we tried actually keep the building simple and flexible, but we try to keep it actually, stimulating the users' curiosity. So yeah, let's see.
Can you show the the artwork? Like I think I saw it's like not rectangular and curved shape and different cropping.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, as I explained later, we have reshaped the traditional frame of artworks, and therefore they are fitted to the actually the texture of the buildings, as you can see here, or even better here. Example.
Yep. Zach and Matt, would you like to share?
Yeah, Zach just put a comment in the chat as well. Zach, you can talk about that after. But overall, I love that it's the concept of like a generative or museum or a gallery concept that can be easily kind of like modified or changed based off client demands, but still kind of has the same kind of conceptual look and feel. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of dynamicism within individual layouts or parcels in terms of what exists now in Cryptovoxels. And so the idea that you could have something that would be kind of like changing, I think is really, really smart. And yeah, I'm excited to kind of just explore around in these spaces and kind of just check it out even more so. But yeah, really great presentation. Zach, you want to address the comment?
That button, is the button what changes the color of the texture on the larger model?
Well, it's actually triggered through the list of the PNGs or image based.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I say, I think when you drag a new model in, right? That's how I kind of quickly change between seasons. Is you add a model and then you drag it in, and so long as it was the same model and isn't really changed, like the actual build of the model isn't changing. When you grab those hyperlinks, you can quickly change that model without having to move it, right? Oh, awesome. Thank you, Navia. Because I think that's a super novel idea, and maybe Cryptovoxels would be messy with it, and that's Cryptovoxels kind of Cryptovoxels end. That wouldn't be reflective of anything you guys have done. But yeah, I think that's a crazy way of procedurally generating and moving around the colors, is by using those hyperlinks and just replacing the hyperlink in the actual with the model. So this can be built off of and kind of expanded on in a super novel way, either through buttons or through timing. And one little feature I like is the Bored Ape that follows you. I think that's an awesome script. I think that's an awesome concept, and there could be several things that do that and kind of make for a super dynamic experience.
Yeah, that was.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
I wonder if you could have something that was almost completely generative, like some Vox model that would change, based off of data like related to the blockchain or something, where you could literally have an environment that just kept morphing based off of like the price of Ethereum gas in Gwei or something like that, that would refresh at different price points. Some environment that you could be in that would like just keep changing based off of the price of, you can all be hanging out while, the price of crypto is going down, which has been happening the last couple of days or whatnot. But I don't know, just a thought there. But great presentation and really interesting stuff.
Actually,
Thank you so much.
Great work. Actually, like we can do this like from the API reference, like you can track the latest price and then have a variable. Okay, based on the current price, have the number of cubes which reflect the Ethereum price or something. So it would be interesting. Definitely we'll cover that in advanced workshop.
Nice. I love it. Yeah, for the future. I love it.
Yeah. Elena, you can go. Or yeah, Mohid.
Is Mohid with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. Okay. Okay. So I need to share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So we are Concert Hall Team 1, aka Team Wave Machine, with EAM standing for Elena, Andreas, and Mohid. So we were working with two discrete spaces, as you know, both of them having different dimensions, the sound not traveling from one to the other, and we had to think of building a unified space. So we have here the concert space on one side, the mini multiverse space on the other, and they're interconnected with two entrances from the north and south entrance from the ground and two entrances from the roof. And the space breaks up into the shell, the concert space,
and the mini multiverse space. So for the shell, we were looking at a visual representation of a sound wave with a parametric undulating pattern, and really looking at keeping this architectural cohesion between the inside and the outside. Here are some quick renders. With Cryptovoxel, everything we did, the color changed and everything. So we'll have to figure out on the software side how to enhance this. For the concert stage, we have the central construct of the elevated podium or stage with a spine here and then a conduit over it. For the conduit, we've been basically connected to the spine. We've been like hiding some like little Easter eggs, and people can come through here and find new things. It can also be the chill space for the performer, and he can appear from there on the stage. And here's some small renders also of like the space itself. Then we have on the other side the mini multiverse of space that we call also the cabinet of curiosity or cabinet of possibilities. We've been inspired by what has been done in this area, and we were thinking of like creating all kind of model like strange shells from I'm Not Art Beachfront, meteorites from the metaverse, power candies that give you like capacity to fly longer without getting tired, etc. But so this space is really a secondary space thematically and conceptually. It augments the traditional initial concert space, and it's meant to be visited during breaks for the of the performance or exclusively. And also it's a space that gives freedom for the parcel owner or the venue proprietors. So we're really looking at a space for enabling customization. All these little things, this cabinet allows for basically can be a marketplace for collectible NFTs related or associated with the performance, a place for a backstory to be told through image galleries, video fields related to the performer, a semi-permanent collection of miniature universes, scenes and vignettes, or even an explorable or closed off rooms. So the possibilities are endless, and it's really a cabinet of possibilities. And here are some renders. Thank you. Mohit, your turn.
Yeah, so I'll be taking you to the Cryptovoxel. 1 second, model.
You might need to stop sharing.
Yeah, sorry. And while Mohit takes us to the Cryptovoxel model, we all know that the limitation of the platform so far, both Magic Voxel, Cryptovoxel, like we've had our model disappear at 1 a.m. last night while uploading something else. What we upload are different colors than what we've worked with. So like definitely there's a lot of room for improvement on the software side. And I'm sure this Cryptovoxel, and I mean, we're in the beginning of the metaverse.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
It's not working for me. 1 second. I can't see it.
Yeah, sorry to hear about the disappearing at 1 a.m. thing. Running into some of the limitations of the metaverse here. As you guys have seen, Cryptovoxels can be buggy. It has issues, and that impacts the user experience. And so it's interesting to see, how all this will evolve. But it reminds us that it's just the very, very beginning of this whole thing, which is why classes like this, I think, are so great. And so, yeah, definitely understand some of the issues with that type of stuff. And you guys have a link. If it's not loading now, we can be able to explore and really check it out. But the concept is really great.
Lena, can you share the Voxel?
Can I share what? The video?
The Cryptovoxel model. It's not loading in my.
Yeah, I guess I can share the video that we have then.
It was loading. Mohit, you posted it farther up, and it's loaded for me, so it might just be live demo destroying you. So the nature of the beast, and glad it's not only me that runs into these bugs.
Yeah, it's not loading. Like it comes and it glitches and it goes back.
Yeah, so it is loaded in mine. If you want, I can share.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really like the nooks and crannies that you guys have, the ability to fly through that center structure. and kind of compartmentalize in a colorful, beautiful way.
You are seeing the right screen, right? Like the Cryptovoxels.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Just one second, let me. So we added a lot of music and concert music and stuff. Like on the facade, if you come out outside, can you come please outside?
Wow, interesting.
So if you see the facade, you can see the like the frequency and thing which goes around with the music thing, and on the other facade, it's like if you're even passing by this whole in the metaverse, if you're even passing, you can easily get to know that it's more related to the music. If you see the other facade, can you go left, more left? Can you go left a bit? The other facade left.
Yeah, so you can use the facade as a.
You can see the Michael Jackson GIF and all that stuff here. So you basically get what like you get the idea of the concert hall, and inside I put the Eminem and Snoop Dogg YouTube video. So if there is some inside, if you wanna have some, like, if I'm the Snoop Dogg and say I have some video coming and I want to put the teaser into Metaverse, so I have a place there, a big screen where you can put the whole teaser and people can see while having a concert, or even if having a concert, you can play that video along the thing. So can you go inside? So when you see this face up is the above is, if you see even up, so if you play that video, you'll feel like the beats are there and you'll feel lost in that beats. And on the left side we have the GIF, like the poster kind of thing of Eminem, which animates like it scales according to the.
Can you go inside the infinity room? There's the blue thing
There's
also.
an infinity room also. Can you go inside that? You have to play the video, I guess. Like if you click all the 4 or 5 videos, you'll feel like you are in an infinity room.
Yeah, that auto played for me, so that was working as intended when I came in there.
So if you play all the videos, you'll be hearing the sounds and all the music will be going inside. It's just for the break. Like you'll feel you're in an infinity room with the same music and the screens all around the 5 sides, and all the boxes have different things. Elena, you want to talk about the candy and stuff stages? This.
What was I saying? Sorry.
You want to talk about this candy and this
Yeah, here are just like some small prototypes of stuff, and obviously this is all customizable and can be enhanced. And through the conduit also like is a way to go out to the roof, I guess.
So there's if there's a concert and some artist is coming, so it have a special space hidden inside the middle. Like, can you go inside this stage? Can you see? Richa, can you see the middle stage, the rib structure?
Where?
On the stage. You see the.
Okay, that side. I'm going right. Right.
Yeah. Go up on the stage.
How do I go? Just fly.
Yeah, fly. Just see.
This is not the stage.
That side.
Okay, guys, I'm so sorry, but
here, nice.
Yeah, that orange thing. Yeah, that red thing, the orange thing.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah, this where are you walking?
Look behind you. Yeah, go up here. Yes, yes, yes.
That's in the center. Yeah, this. Yeah, this. So if you go above, you go through this orange thing above, you see the chimney hole.
So here you're on the stage, but you're like the performer now, but
fuck.
There's a chimney right there. You're like a whole lot of chimney. Like, yeah. If you go up, you can see,
but this is your chill space, or this is your apparition space?
Yeah, this is for the artist place. Yeah, there's a sofa and everything. He can be waiting till the crowd reaches, then he can come directly down. Or there's, if you go above, you'll exit to the outside to the roof.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So can you go out above?
Try to go up through the.
I don't know why, but I'm not able to.
No, it's working. Okay, we can make the hole a bit bigger. Yeah. Hello. Okay, you missed your sofa, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you check out, there's a like smoke or thing, like meta smoke, or it's not the smoke which is destroying the environment, but yeah, smoke.
And
so that's, yeah, you want to add something?
And lastly, we want to present, if possible, the real concept render.
Yeah.
Mohit, can you share the video? Because this is like
yeah, we have texture on the. So we want to present one video about that also.
We just want to finish with the promo video, which is outside Cryptovoxels for you to see the full concept also. Because we still feel very limited with this Cryptovoxel world. You're sharing? You will share, Mohit? Yeah. Okay.
Can you see the screen?
Can we stop the sound? Risha, or whoever has the sound.
Can you see the
mute
screen?
yourself?
I think it's either Mohit or Elena, maybe your background.
Maybe it's me. Okay.
Can you see the screen?
Yep.
Thank you.
Great job, guys.
Yeah, I really love the concept of for a music venue of integrating kind of waveforms and sound into the physical, well, metaverse, physical, visual is a better word, to the visual space. That's a really neat concept, and yeah, overall, I love it. I love the different kind of compartments you have for kind of having that way it doesn't have to be super cohesive or thematic, because each one has its own color and its own vibe that you can kind of customize and bounce through. So yeah, I really like your build. Great presentation, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really love the attention to functionality and detail, like the idea of having the big promo screen on the back, and just also like the way that you kind of approach the project through the slides that you presented in the beginning in terms of the functionality and how you would use the different spaces. And so I think it was just overall, I thought it was really well done. And I think as the metaverse continues to evolve, and there are other ones that allow you to do some things that Cryptovoxels right now has, some limitations around. Yeah, it's going to be really exciting to see what type of futuristic spaces can exist. And as this kind of, this class or this kind of progression of the metaverse continues, it's going to be exciting to think about when people are putting like VR headsets on and exploring it that way, and the combination of those two things. And yeah, it's just really exciting to see this concept and executed now with limitations in Cryptovoxels, and then the potential as well. So yeah, thank you for putting that together. That's really good.
Thank you.
All right, great job, guys. Quite impressive work. Let's head it to the next thing.
Hello, hi. I'm gonna share the. Let me know if you can see it. Yep. Can you see it?
It's loading.
Okay.
Actually, it's still loading. Sorry, I faked you out there. It says started screen sharing, but we don't see it yet.
Okay, I'm waiting then. Let me know when. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start with our presentation, which is about our team, Full Paradise, and I would like to go through the whole presentation again from the beginning, so I can refresh you in the main ideas. So here it's about the concept itself, community hangout, creating experience spaces.
Sharon, just a minute.
Yeah?
Sorry to disturb you, but can you just press Control L to make it full screen?
Control. Yeah. Perfect. Is it okay?
Yep.
Okay, so basically what is Full Paradise? Okay, Full Paradise is a hangout space where artists can float and connect. It allows artists to move on all the axes and to go from a room to another one by walking, sitting, experiencing from the ground to the floating dynamic. And it's also like a space where it's like a sculpture where we have a solid geometry with a soothing pastel color palette. And that paradise in the sky allow us to have a different dimension, as mentioned in the keywords, community, spaces, digital, but also all the joyful characteristic that we want to implement. So in this paradise, people will have somehow superpower. They will be allowed to fly, to concrete a floor, a floating area, to be on the platform, and to do many kind of scenarios. So to have this kind of impact, we wanted to create like one common space. We can act in all the scenario, including all the experience, the spaces, and the community. And here to remind, so we start with the peloton and sketches in the beginning by conceptualizing the ideas. And yeah, so we were playing with the volume and trying to figure out what we want to do. So for the reference, so we went in a very like festive reference, like we take Tomorrowland Festival, having a main point central kind of attract the visual connection with the people around, and having all this enlightened around, creating many movement, I would say, and dynamic. And here also is another reference of the same festival that we really consider to have as a reference. We can also analyze that the fact that we still have this central element who captive all the show.
So to start with the concept diagram, we come in Cryptovoxels and we start with the full element, which is a full cube. We destroy it by creating fractal elements, and then we mirror it. We create like the full project. So then after we were like, okay, now we have to implement the colors. So we were like, do you feel anxious in your room, or does the color brew make you feel calm and relaxed? So then after color can, we define that color can dramatically affect mood, feeling, and emotions. And yeah, for sitting like, just quoting Pablo Picasso, color like futures follow the change of the emotions. So basically the concept was combining pixels and colors. So the main concept is like colors will lead your way. So by creating colors over the project, we will define the functions. So we have many kind of function, NFT land, art tag, movie nights, let's dance, secret cave, that I will explain later. So for the scenarios, we wanted people to experience like define parcels, define spaces that we define by colors. We will go through, and also the wall will be like also all the wall. It's not like only one part we can be like exhibition show, but all the wall can be exhibited, used as an exhibition, sorry. So that's why I put the dots, so it represents somehow the NFTs. And here again for the scenarios. And here we go to the master plan. So we can see the view from the top, and we can see all this pixelization that we have included through colors, just to define the path that we have to follow. So here's the program. So we have the entrance paradise, art attack, NFT land, best movie show, let's dance, and also a secret passage for a secret cave. So we wanted to have also this connotation. We have like a secret area where no one can see it from outside. So yeah, so here this picture is like just to have an overview about the project and the pixelization and the colors, because we also adjust the palette to create like to emphasize the experience inside. So here it's some render. I will go through quickly. And here we go, screenshot for the full paradise. So first screenshot, we can see like the map, the master plan on the top, so we can locate ourselves. So this is the entrance. Here we have the art attack spaces. We are on the first floor. Here on the first floor again, the best movie show. And here from the background, we have a wall which is totally like animated by color. We define you, suggest you take the next step. Take the next step to where we will see it together. So here it's inside the next step. Actually, it's a teleportation to another place. But as we are not in a real land, so we cannot experiment it as the lights as well. So screenshot on the second floor, NFT lands. Here, second floor again, let's dance. And here is the passage, which is kind of limited with all the parcel, the wall that we created. And we can see it from down, and we can enter it. So this is the one bird view and the second bird view. And yes, so we create also like rendering effects, and I will let Giselle talk on that part.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So for this, we were integrating about the concepts like dream/fools, think about textures, colors, and the color light for the light we could bake in the future. We also wanted to give it like lots of layers to keep it interesting. So even though it kept transforming and adapting later, while doing it later, you'll see reflected our search of this environment like weird and dream and fully here.
Yeah, so here is the end of our presentation, and now we will move on to the next step, which is the video of 1 minute. We really like try to make it as much as can you see me? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play.
Does it have
right
sound?
now. Yes, it does.
I think it's playing from your speaker and not the screen share.
Oh, how to do that?
So
I
when
don't
you
know.
stop, when you if you can stop sharing, and when you reshare the screen, there's like enable sound.
Oh, okay. I will stop sharing then. Sorry for that.
No problem.
Oh, share sound. Okay, I got it. Okay, can you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here.
Gangnam Style.
So the main goal is really like taking the people in different experience over the same structure. The video is very fast, but we will walk together and we'll experiment it. That's the NFT land. And yeah, here is the passage, and we can get inside the secret cave and get teleported.
Sharon, we can't hear you clearly.
So I was saying, like, this is the secret passage, and you go down and you get teleported to another maybe event or area. So I will go to, okay, so here I make like a quick GIF so we can have a view over the rendering, but now I'm gonna start over the walk. Okay. Okay, so now we are starting from the entrance and we will go through the center where we can have a first show with the music, of course, and having this festive area like with Avicii behind. And here we will go down to the first passage, which is Art Attack. So we can have like some art NFTs hanging out, and we have like a bonfire floating in the area where people can float around, talk, exchange. And then we can go to the second part of our first floor. And here we have the best movie show. I'm gonna just adjust my view. Yes. And here, oh yeah, it's the live. We have the live presentation in direct. We can also put it live. So here, so once we go out from here, we have the, oh yeah, we can go out from the walls. So here on the first floor, we can walk around and we can also have this message who's calling people and to take the next step to the next level. So once you want to get inside, you get inside to this teleportation area and the secret cave where we can have like music, lights, and also lights, we cannot see them because of the parcel regulation. But let's fly now, let's fly and let's see what's happened on the top so we can have the experience of the second floor. My colleague Somil can talk here. Somil, are you with us?
Yeah. So there's one thing I would like to mention. There is a Mobius strip which is floating above our parcel, which can be viewed from far away. So that way we can actually make it highlighted that this is the place where our parcel is, so people can view it from far away, and it is rotating. So there is a little animation. There are a few interactive things. For example, on the dance area, Sharing, can you take us to the dance area?
Okay. Yeah, let's dance.
Yeah, so there is a mic over there which can actually broadcast sound, and everybody in the arena can listen to it, and so people get chance to actually interact with each other that way. And apart from that, we have placed different musics in different areas. For example, where there is art attack, we have kept a utopian music. In the central area, I had kept Gangnam Style, but eventually it got scrapped, and now we have Levels, which is a little subtle one. And then on the left side, we can on the left,
go for it.
yeah, that's okay. Just joking. On the left side, we have a screen where we can share anything. Like, for example, currently a live event is happening, so we are showcasing that. And the secret passage is basically from which is something, it's like an element of surprise. So if you manage to go on the back side of the parcel, you will see the text that take the next step. So it allows you to think that, okay, what could it be? And once you take the step in, you will be surprised by the cave that we have. There's one thing which is missing in it, and which is lighting. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it because we do not own the parcel, or it is not in the actual world. But once the lighting is there, it should look much better. We have kept the walls in a gray tone because we actually want the lights to play the role and not the walls to be colorful. So yeah, that's it from our side. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's it. Thank you.
Let's take the next step.
Thank you.
Kudos, guys.
Yeah, that just amazing. Yeah, just it. I'm just blown away by this and everything that we've been seeing. Just it's clear that like architects in the metaverse is what needs to happen. Just because we've been exploring these worlds that have been lacking, experiences like this, and to think that you guys were able to put this together in such a short period of time, being new to Cryptovoxels and this whole thing is just remarkable. I mean, I think from the kind of the renders that you had and kind of the beginning of the presentation to kind of how you thought you wanted to design it to then actually being able to go through that video and then actually explore it like this, I think is just phenomenal in the amount of time that you guys had. I love the concept of Fool's Paradise, and I think you guys were able to create the different little spaces and nooks in a way that I felt really worked well, where it felt like there was enough space around there to hang out, and I just think, yeah, overall I love the openness of the concept, and just really great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, and just to expand on some of the things that I liked about this was you really took the kind of hangout as an art installation in and of itself. You captured that really well. I like the symmetry of it. It's open as well, so it becomes kind of again like an outdoor art installation, community hangout combination. So really well done with this parcel. And I'm also excited to see what it would look like with baked lighting.
Thank you.
There you go. You got approval to bake lighting on the main parcel.
Yeah, finally. We keep asking for that. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Thank you.
Great element of surprise that's gonna like drive the force in again and again. And I'm sure Daniel gonna take some worms of the space and be like, check this out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right. Next team. Yeah, we can see your screen and it's okay. Awesome. We can't hear you in case you're speaking.
Sorry. I am Malini, and Sutanuka and I are part of Team 2, and we are going to present the I'm Not Art Hangout. So it's time to join the party. Our aim, of course, is to create a space for people to relax and have some fun. So most of the objects we created inside Cryptovoxel. And so we have a lot of cubed objects, and the space consists in different areas separated to divide the crowd according to traffic as well. So get ready to the party. How do we start? We have the entry, the reception, transporter area, a centerpiece in the middle, with a R and VR zone, and an after party staging area. Also, we have in the first floor a game zone where people can have games and competitions, flying around, see who is flying faster or made the most impact flying. We have a bar area and also a photo booth so people can have fun. And also an entry in the first floor as well if you want to keep flying. Oh, let's get back. So this is the facade, is how we start with those neon lights. So you just can get in here or here. And then inside we have the central piece, the place that you can just fly and see who has more points or not. You can also talk to your friends. And as well, we have the reception where you can hear a greeting when you enter the space, and also the stage area and the AR VR zone. So here's the stage, here's the bar, and we have here not a barman but a bar drum, so you can have fun there. And of course, a telephone booth where you can take a ride to whatever you want to. And here the place that you can fly, so this play zone. So we have this space to live stream action. This is a spatial area dedicated for live streaming. And also the photo booth where you can have this picture and reinforces the space as well. So come hang out with us in our bar area. That's our bar and our photo booth. So now I'm going to show you, finally, and of course we are still keep working on it to be even better. But we are also going to show you a short video to keep you a little bit more curious before our tour on Cryptovoxel. So can you confirm if you can hear the sound, please? Could you hear it?
I think it's from your speaker as well. So you might need to reshare and enable sound.
Let me share again.
Perfect.
Okay. So now let me open the link here. Wait just a second. Oh, the link is not working. Let me try again. Oh yeah. So we just Just check this.
Do you have sound in your parcel?
Yes, I don't know why it's not working. Let me just put this. Yeah, oh no, it worked. Okay. Can you hear it now?
Yep.
We are in the central space, the central piece and AR VR zone, where you can hang around and have some lights in. Also from the sides, we have these places for sharing some links for social media. And here's the talk. The stage where you can have an after party. The reception area where you can see where you're going. Here. You come up far and you just can go and play all around and see what is your score. Also, come up and hang out at the bar with the bar drawn. You go inside. Also go inside the photo booth. Wait. Here. And the idea is to think of developing this description part so we can see it better. Wait here. Let me see if I just can hear the sound. Yeah, here. So when you enter, you hear the sound.
Welcome. Enjoy your journey.
Then we have the facade, where you can see the volume outside. So we keep the surprise inside the building, so you can enjoy it and be part of this party. So since it has a surprise concept as well inside it. And I guess that's it. So
Can you go like elaborate more on the photo booth concept?
oh yeah. So here, what we do now to show you, we just have recorded in the photo booth to show when people is inside it. But the idea is that we can just have some kind of button, and then when you click it, it starts sharing you when you are living inside the photo booth. So you can just see you can have a link of you live in this space, and and other people can see you inside the photo booth. So yeah, so here's the link that's kind of showing as it should show when we develop the scripting part. That's it. Anything else?
Amazing.
Yeah, it's really awesome concept again. I love the idea of kind of how you broke up the space, kind of the mini experiences, the concept of the bar, the photo booth, the cyberpunk type feel with the music, and yeah, just really awesome job. Somewhere that I think like our community would want to hang out, and yeah, really good work.
Okay, we'll stop sharing.
Zach, any thoughts?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize my thing was off. Yeah, I really love the cyberpunk vibe, and I'm a sucker for purple, so I can't let my own biases for purple get in the way. But big win on that, at least insofar as I'm concerned. Yeah, I really like the cyberpunk aspect of it, like and with the music you had to accompany it. It overall a great build. Been walking around in it for a little bit. It's I don't think I've seen many like that in Cryptovoxels, to be honest with you. So great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I think this was the last time. In case like we missed out anyone in the audience, let us know if we missed out or you want to share something. But the agenda was like the team's present now, and we take a break and do like we do a hangout session with the workshop members to brainstorm ideas. And meanwhile, Zach and Matt will discuss and announce the results after some point. So should I think Vamsi, if you're there, we can stop the live